Sapsiki, and welcome back to our favorite mustache guy. Welcome to Murder on the Orient Express. Now we need to investigate people to see who is smoking and who
Captain
not.
Arbuthnot, I beg your pardon, but could you answer a few questions for me?
I'm grateful you found my ticket, Poirot, but now is not convenient.
I don't care.
I certainly didn't expect such a resistance.
We need to talk.
Sure before accusing the captain.
God damn it. Yeah, we need to find out who is smoking and who uses vapes, because we are in 2023 and people use vapes. Horrendous. This is my room. Nice room. So the guys that were like working for Wretched, they were smoking. I feel like both of us, both of them.
Passengers pass by the bar during the day. They eat, drink, write. Maybe I can use this information for my investigation.
Precisely, yes. What is the best way to know if someone is right-handed or left-handed?
Well,
Observe the hand.
Yes, it could work. He appears to be an observant young man and serves the passengers regularly.
Yes. What is the best way to know if someone is right-handed or left-handed? Ask everyone to hold something in their hands. Ask everyone to write something.
Adequate.
Just give them paper stuff.
Them to write something trivial, they may do it instinctively with their dominant hand.
Ask Mr. Michel to keep track of... No.
Right. Yes, I will remember which people use their right or left hand.
You have an amazing brain,
That's the
Poirot.
right answer.
I believe in you. Perfect. Mademoiselle.
Debenham, I have a few questions for
Excuse
you.
me.
Of course.
Let's start with your movements last night.
There's little to tell. I went to bed and slept.
Did you know the man who was killed?
I saw him for the first time during lunch yesterday.
Did you notice anything about him?
Well, if I believed in auras, I might say he seemed dark.
Would you mind writing your address on this paper for me?
Not at all.
She is right-handed.
That's it. Mademoiselle Debenham is right-handed.
Alright.
Do you recall what time Mademoiselle Olsen went to get some aspirin from Madame Hubbard?
I remember glancing at the clock. She left our room just after 10:30 p.m.
Was she away for a long time?
About 5 minutes.
That confirms what Madame Hubbard told me. Do you smoke by any chance?
No, I never have.
Good for you.
Do you own a scarlet nightgown?
No, it isn't mine.
Whose then?
I don't know. What do you mean?
You do not say, I have no such thing. You say, it isn't mine.
So you
Meaning
know
that
about it.
You know who it belongs to, am I correct?
Oh, I see. No. I woke up this morning about 5 a.m. with the feeling that the train had been standing still for a long time. I opened the door, and I saw someone in a scarlet kimono some way down the corridor. Her back was turned. It was impossible to see who it was.
I understand.
Alright, no more
Thank you for your
questions.
assistance, mademoiselle.
No more questions. Madame.
Mademoiselle, I am sorry to disturb you, but I need to ask you a few questions.
Are you the investigator?
Oh,
I
oui.
We are lucky you are on the train. What do you want to know?
About last night.
I hear, mademoiselle, that you were the last person to see the murdered man alive.
I do not know. It may be so. I opened the door of his compartment by mistake. I was much ashamed. It was a most awkward mistake.
You actually saw him?
Yeah, he was reading a book.
And what did you do after that, mademoiselle?
I went in to the American lady, Mrs. Hubbard. I asked her for some aspirin, and she gave it to me. I usually carry extra aspirin for the refugees, but I gave mine to a camp in Turkey. They needed it more than me.
Okay. I look kinda old.
I do not think that's the right answer. They're far from the truth.
Are you Swedish? Perfect.
That's the right answer. Did Mrs. Hubbard ask you whether the communicating door between her compartment and that of Monsieur Ratchet was bolted?
Yes,
And was it?
yes.
And after that, what did you do?
After that, I went back to my compartment, took the aspirin, and lay down. That was around 10:50 p.m.
Is there anyone else in your compartment?
Yeah, a young English lady. Very nice, very amiable.
After the train left Vinkovsky, did she leave the compartment?
No, I am sure she did not.
Why are you so sure if you were asleep?
I sleep very lightly. I am used to waking at a sound. I am sure that if she had come down from the berth above, I should have awakened.
Did
I
you
see.
yourself leave the compartment after that?
Not until this morning.
Interesting.
Do you have a scarlet silk kimono, mademoiselle?
No, indeed. I have a good, comfortable dressing gown of Jaeger material.
This
Do you smoke?
she doesn't
mademoiselle?
look like she
No.
does.
I can't stand the smell of tobacco.
Perhaps you will be so amiable as to write me down your address.
With pleasure.
And social number and everything. She is right-handed.
Mademoiselle Olsen is indeed right-handed.
Good.
This
That's
was a
it.
very interesting conversation, mademoiselle. I thank you.
If you have any other questions, I'll be in my compartment. Good luck, Mr. Poirot.
Gracias. Doesn't seem like a suspect, isn't she? Contradiction map, let's see. Oh, we have some stuff here. We have a lot of stuff here. Okay, let's take them one by one. Miss Locke and Ratchet. A photo of Daisy stuffed animal in Ratchet's trash. Miss Locke was spying on Ratchet on the platform. Oh, wait, this one. Yes. A photo of Daisy. And we found one there. And she's a police officer. Good.
That was easy.
Contradiction. Let's see. So she said she is a light sleep. So if she slept through the night.
Think, Poirot. That is not a good answer.
But at the same time, she saw. Should have heard yes. But she didn't.
Strange, this story. If Mademoiselle Olsen is such a light sleeper, why didn't she tell me about Mademoiselle Debenham getting out of bed? She even made a point to tell me the opposite. My little grey cells did not let me
But I
down.
don't think she was like lying. Like, okay, we need to comfort her, but I don't think she was lying, honestly. Okay, she is right-handed.
Fantastic.
He is right-handed. Do we really
That's the
search
right answer.
for someone who is left-handed? But we also have some people, some stabbies that were made with the right hand, so She does not
Good
smoke.
job.
She doesn't smoke. He doesn't
This is
smoke.
wrong.
He
But
smokes?
I'm never far from the
I
truth.
can remember
Are you
him.
a
I played.
smoker?
Indeed.
Do you
Okay.
smoke e-cigarettes?
No. Tobacco only.
Brilliant.
Okay. I haven't played for like a week, so I'm sorry. Yeah, he does smoke,
Good.
but doesn't smoke electronic cigarettes. And he smokes too,
Yes.
but not electronic cigarettes.
I'm right again. That happened
So
to me a
who
lot.
is smoking cigarette? But I feel like it might be the dude that didn't want to talk with us. But she left. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to her
And
later.
observe her instead.
She's right-handed. Is
I'll
right-handed.
keep an eye on them instead.
Yeah, they're both right-handed. Okay.
Monsieur
Hello.
Fauché, may I disturb you for a moment?
Do you have
Of
any more
course. How
chocolate,
can I help?
please? Do you have chocolate?
It is, of course, about the murder of Monsieur Ratchet. Can you tell me your movements last night?
I understand. Yesterday evening, I took a break at Vinkovsky station with Hotaru. We then went to our quarters in the staff accommodations, a section of the luggage car. Freya was there, reading, and I went to bed right after. Freya is there now, I think, and Hotaru is in the kitchen. They can verify my story.
What time was this?
11:30 p.m. or a bit after. The snow is beginning to fall heavily.
I see. Thank you.
Do you have any more
Can
chocolate?
you write your address on this paper, please?
You want to pay me a visit?
Of course. For the
Who
chocolate.
knows, Monsieur Fauché?
Okay, he is
He is
right-handed.
right-handed, there can be no doubt.
Do you
Are
smoke?
you a smoker?
I'm trying to quit, but yes. I'm now down to just one pack of cigarettes a week.
Good
If
for
you're
you.
looking for a heavy smoker, you should talk to Hotaru.
Thank you, Monsieur
Okay.
Fauché. I'll come back to you if I have more questions.
Can
Monsieur
we talk to
Fauché,
you?
may
Why
I
can we
disturb
still
you
talk?
for a moment?
Of course. How can I help?
We did everything.
Thank
Maybe
you, Monsieur Fauché.
maybe we'll be back. Not here. Is someone here? Nope. Lovely music. Some jazz. Amazing. Oh, hi!
So, Poirot, I hope you are progressing in your investigation.
I'm
I have
trying.
not finished yet, but it is progressing, yes. I still have many questions that must be answered.
Many
I
questions.
will
Yes.
report to you as soon as I can.
Let's go and talk with the staff, because are you feeling sick? You okay?
Monsieur Maury, would you have a few
It's from the
minutes together?
lobster.
I have some
Should I be
questions to
concerned?
ask you.
Do I look like I can answer questions? The room is spinning. My head is about to explode.
What did you do?
You were celebrating last night?
Celebrating. When Freya always wins. Ah, what am I saying? If you want my answers to your questions to make sense, help me recover. You see there, the magnet on the fridge. That is my special recipe. I
For a
call
hangover.
it my day after survival tonic.
Let me get that
If you could
recipe,
make
please.
me
I will
my
need
special
it.
tonic, I might survive long enough to answer your questions. Jean knows the recipe very well. He can help you with the preparation.
Very well, Monsieur Maury. If I must, I must. I will make you your day after survival tonic.
Nice. Okay, you're kind 55 and you're a chef. Bonjour.
That
Okay.
was easy.
Let's see the recipe because I'm very interested in it. What do we need? So we need half of lemon juice, 15 set ounces or something, or like, I don't know. Fresh sparkling water, 6 mint leaves, and ginger juice. Alright. This sounds easy. Sounds like more like a lemonade. Okay. Can I get the stuff from here? So I need a tonic water. Yes, pick up. I will need ginger. Thank you.
I'm missing half of the tonic ingredients.
Yes, I need lemon. I need lemon and mint leaves. What are those? Oh. Okay. I have lemon juice. I need mint leaves. There you
I
go.
have all the ingredients for Monsieur Maurice's tonic. I have
Perfect.
to go and see Monsieur Fauché so he can prepare it for me.
Yes. I mean, it should be an easy recipe. It's like a good lemonade. I'm doing a lemonade. It's all for our investigation. But how good is that lemonade? Like, trust me, when I have like a night like that, I can't. With only a
Monsieur
lemonade.
Fauché, may I disturb you for a moment?
Of course, how can I help?
You need to
Monsieur
make
Fauché,
this.
I need your help to prepare a cocktail.
What is this phrase? This is music to my ears. What can I fix for you? A mojito? A gin and tonic? Or perhaps a martini? Shaken? Not
A
stirred?
martini, please.
It's
yes.
not for me, but for Monsieur Maurice.
I want a
His
martini.
day after survival tonic. Unfortunately, I know it well.
Here is everything that was listed on the magnet.
Excellent. I can take it from here. Mr. Poirot, I'm uncertain about the lemon juice. Is it half a lemon or a full lemon for the recipe?
A half.
Half a lemon.
I can't remember if Hotaru prefers it with ginger or without. Do you remember?
With ginger. With a lot of
I
ginger.
can assure you that he will want the ginger.
You said that you know it well, but you didn't. You weren't sure about the ginger. So maybe I didn't know it that well.
There you are, sir.
Thank you.
Hotaru will be himself again.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
I want one too. It looks amazing. You did it well. Amazing job. And he didn't give me chocolate. You're still drinking on that, huh? Good for you. And we are still stuck. I mean, good for us. We have the time to find a
Here
killer,
you go,
I
Monsieur
guess,
Maurice. I hope
before
this
he will
help you.
escape.
Thank you very much. Please give me a moment while this takes effect. It will be a while, I'm afraid. But I will not move from the kitchen.
Since I have to wait, do you know where I can find Mademoiselle Nielsen?
She is in the staff quarters in the luggage car. If the door is locked, John will have the key.
Thank you. I will return. I hope you have a speedy recovery.
Thank you. Storage.
It's locked.
I need to see John. But where is he? Can you help me with the keys?
Monsieur Maury told me that you are the one who has the key to open the luggage car door. I will need it.
Yes, that's right. Here it is. Please don't forget to give it back to me.
I will try.
not forget, Monsieur Fauché.
Thank you. Why are you so
I
sad?
have a favor to ask. Could you visit the passengers who are in their rooms and explain there has been an error with their allergy and diet form?
But, Monsieur Poirot, I made no errors.
Of course not. Call it a computer error.
Yes, it is possible, but even if I can see this is part of your investigation, I do not understand it.
I would ask that you observe which hand each passenger uses.
Ah, you wish to know if they use the right or left hand when they write?
Yes,
That is my
precisely.
intention.
I will take on this mission for you.
Thank you.
Excellent.
You're gonna be my Watson. We're gonna make an amazing team. trust me. We're gonna make an amazing team. We're gonna find this killer, and then we're gonna go in Switzerland and like eat a lot of freaking chocolate. That's the plan.
That's it. It's open now.
Perfect. Oh. This is where you guys are having your parties.
Empty rum bottles?
You did play a lot of cards, damn.
A deck of cards. I suspect they were reading diamonds and spades instead of books.
Pretty much. And they also have a lot of booze here. What is this booze? Captain. Is this rum? Probably. What is this? Nice! Give me.
Come to Poirot, my exquisitely sculpted.
Hello, Mademoiselle Nielsen. May I ask you a few questions?
I don't have a minute. My career is ruined, and it's not my fault.
But how did this terrible thing come to pass?
My supplies, passenger luggage, our living space. There is so little room. I gave the cargo handlers in Istanbul strict instructions how to stack my crates containing the ingredients I need for my desserts. So as one box is used up, it can be discarded.
And these fools of cargo handlers did not follow your instructions?
Ignored completely. I have 4 crates that must be moved from there to here to correct the order they are stacked. But placing the wrong crate on top of a smaller crate will crush it, its contents, and my career.
Calm yourself, mademoiselle. I understand.
I need to
The
move
problem
crates
is
now.
These 4 crates must be moved there, but carefully.
Yes.
Nice.
I have to move these 4 boxes from this location to here.
Okay.
But there is not much space to move the boxes, and I have to be careful never to put a bigger box on top of a smaller one, or the smaller crate will be destroyed.
The problem is clear. I shall assist you.
In real life, that won't be the problem, but okay. Okay. How about you put this here? We put it here. We do this. No, come on, move it there. Move this here and then move that here. And then we're gonna move it here again. Then we can move it this one here. And then move this one here and then this one. It's like easy. This job is easy for me. Look at me. Like, come on. But honestly, you did had a lot of space to put your crates, but
You are a
thank you for the
lifesaver.
mini
Or at
game.
least a dessert saver.
Thank you for the mini
thank you.
game.
I will gladly answer your questions.
Good. Are you left-handed or right-handed? Do you smoke?
Can you tell me your movements of last night?
Last night after dinner, I stayed in the kitchen until 12:15 a.m. Then I joined Jean and Hotaru in our quarters. Then all of us read quietly in our beds until we fell asleep.
No,
A very
you're lying.
studious staff. However, Monsieur Maury doesn't seem to have followed the same literary pursuit as the others. And these rum bottles, do they have something to do with his hangover?
Oh, he does. It does. He didn't really.
I
Read.
rather think that you didn't just read last night.
What makes you say
You
that?
read the game of poker.
That deck of cards. I imagine that you didn't spend all evening reading.
Yes, you're right. We played a little last night, but it wasn't long. Nobody really wanted to.
Knowing about the card game does not seem to further my investigation.
Dude, your friend is like he's
I spoke
jammed.
to Monsieur Maury. He seemed to be quite hungover. He even asked me to make him his day after tonic. He blurted out, "Freya always wins." Wins what? Looking around, it is clear you were gambling and drinking most of the night.
You
Pretty
don't
much.
understand. It's late when we're off duty, but we need to unwind. And now there's been a murder? Yes, I admit it. We went overboard last night.
Why are you lying?
Please
Though?
don't tell Mr. Book. It's against regulations. We could all be fired.
Mademoiselle, I realize your difficult jobs have been made more
I'm not
difficult,
here to
but
get you
as say,
fired.
there has been a murder.
But you
I
need to
must
help
have
me.
the truth.
Of course. I'm so sorry.
You're
It's
not.
not such a crime. I'll leave it there and check in with Monsieur Fauché. Would you mind writing your address on this paper? I'm asking everyone on the train for addresses, in case I need to contact them once they leave the train in Paris.
I understand.
She's right-handed.
Yes, that's it. Mademoiselle Niersen is right-handed.
The smile was kind of
Do you smoke?
No, I
Awful.
never have.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
it.
you for your answers, Miss
Next time,
Nielsen.
do not
welcome.
lie to me. No one can lie to Mr. Poirot. Just so you know. So maybe next time, don't do that. Alright, let's see the hangover, dude. Are you feeling okay? Did you puke? Sometimes it
How are
helps.
It's better. Thank you.
Then may I ask you some questions? It will not take long.
Quickly, please. I have hungry passengers to feed.
Très bien. Can you tell me your movements last night?
Oh, nothing special. When I went off duty, I joined John and Freya in a compartment. I read for a short while, then went to bed early.
Dude, you're
Reading?
trying to read.
I'm not sure you have recovered enough to tell me the truth. Don't waste what little energy you have recovered to lie, Monsieur Mori.
Pretty
Yes.
much. Can you like...
Sorry, Mr. Poirot. You're right. It obviously wasn't reading that made my head hurt like that. But if you told Monsieur Book, it could mean my job.
I will keep your secret, but I am investigating a murder. You must tell me the truth.
Thank you.
Come on.
Please write your address on this paper.
My address?
Just do it.
I don't see why.
I think
I
I
wanna
hear
dox
Monsieur
you, come
Book
on.
approaching.
My
Just kidding.
address? Yes, of course.
Another right-handed.
Right-handed person. Not surprising. Most people are.
Desmo.
You are a heavy smoker.
My job. It is very stressful.
Would you happen to know who vapes on the train? A banana flavor?
Oh, yes. The smell disgusts me. What is wrong with the good tobacco?
And
I
who
do
is
not have
she?
time to answer that. Who is it?
I've only seen one person who vapes.
I was so
It's
sure.
Captain Arbuthnot.
Captain Arbuthnot. I see.
I was so sure. Thank
Your
you.
testimony was invaluable to me. Thank you. Take care, Monsieur Mori. My palate depends on your good health.
Thank you. I knew that. I knew that. What is this? Okay. Right-handed. They're all right-handers.
Et voilà.
Voila. No. Anything else? No. I need to see the testimony of the woman because she lied to me. Bonjour. Did you see anything?
Here is your key. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
About the little favor I asked of you.
Aha, but of course. I was able to get new allergy forms from guests who were in their compartments. Monsieur McQueen, Monsieur Masterman, Count and Countess Andreni, they are all right-handed.
Anybody?
I also asked Princess Dragomirov, but she had her assistant, Madame Schmidt, sign for her. She is right-handed as well.
You have exceeded my expectations. Well done.
You
Thank
deserve-
Monsieur Fauché. I'll come back to you if I have more questions.
We should get a shot of tequila for that. Oh, thank you.
Another golden mustache to treasure.
So, Poirot, I hope you are progressing in your investigation.
A
I
little.
have not finished yet, but it is progressing, yes. I still have many questions that must be answered. I will report to you as soon as I can.
All right. So I wanna wait. First, I wanna see where is she? There you go. Room 104. I want to talk to her about something. And then I want to talk to Captain Arbuthnot. Arbuthnot. Because apparently the vape is his. Yeah. The vape is his. So 104. Not in this compartment. We need to go one more. To the second class. 105, 104. There you go. Madame, we need to talk.
Pardon this intrusion, Mademoiselle Olsen, but something you told me earlier confuses me.
Oh, please, come in.
Why does she sound like she's ill or something? You look suspicious, but oh well.
How
Yes.
can you be sure Mademoiselle Debenham was in bed all night?
As I told you, I am a very light sleeper. The slightest noise wakes me up. If Fraulein Debenham had gotten out of her bed, I would have heard her. I got up this morning around 8 a.m. She was sleeping soundly.
She is lying, but why?
Are you certain you would have heard her?
Because she did get
Yes.
up of her bed.
Why are you asking?
Because she woke up at 5.
I spoke to Mademoiselle Debenham, and she told me that she got up around 5 o'clock in the morning. She opened the door and looked down the corridor. It was then that she saw a woman in a red kimono. How do you explain that?
I think I must have been sleeping very soundly not to have heard it.
So,
But does that make me a suspect?
I am not accusing anyone, mademoiselle. Do not worry.
I'm just
I'm just
asking.
trying to determine what happened last night. Thank you for your testimony.
I'm just trying to find. Okay, now we need to speak with the captain. With Abernot, what was his room? Where is the ugly dude? There you go. 106, perfect. We need to talk. Like, it's really important. Like, I'm not.
Captain Arbuthnot, I know that you are the only person on this train to smoke e-cigarettes. We found a vial of e-liquid at the crime scene. Will you talk to me about this, or should I pass on what I've learned to the police?
All right. Come in if you must.
If you must, dude, I'm suspecting you of murder. I'm suspecting you of murder. How can you say that,
I
huh?
have just a few questions for you.
Very well. Let's hear them.
The young English lady, Mademoiselle Debenham, was at the Tocatlian Hotel. Perhaps you met her there?
We exchanged a few words. Fellow Brits abroad, that sort of thing.
It's a relationship.
Can you tell me about Mademoiselle Debenham?
Nothing whatsoever. We barely spoke.
Ah,
The director of the Orient Express, Monsieur Bouc, thinks the assassin is a woman.
And that is enough to accuse her. She had nothing to do with this murder.
how
How
would
can
you
you be so certain?
The
exactly?
idea is absurd. Ratchet was a perfect stranger to her. She'd never seen him before.
Why are you so sure?
Did she tell you so?
So
Well,
you're more than
yes,
the
maybe she
quintities.
did.
Your quintities.
She
Yes.
may have commented once upon his somewhat unpleasant appearance. If a woman is concerned, as you seem to think, to my mind, without any evidence, I can assure you that Miss Debenham could not possibly be implicated.
Is she your
It's
girlfriend?
clear that the captain is defending Miss Debenham, a woman he supposedly doesn't know very well.
Pretty much.
What were you doing last night around 1:15?
1:15? I believe I was still talking to that young American fellow, Mr. McQueen, the secretary of the man who was killed. We were in his compartment.
He was a friend or acquaintance of yours?
No, I never saw him before this journey. We'd hit it off at dinner, and the conversation continued into the early hours.
Until what time was that?
Until 1:45 or so. Then I retired to my room and went to sleep.
There is nothing you can recall last night that in any way struck you as suspicious?
It's nothing. A mere detail.
Allow me to be the judge.
Well, before returning
How did
to
your
my room,
e-cigarette
I went to the lounge car
like-
to get a glass of water.
was there in
When I
that
was
room?
passing through the first-class corridor, I noticed that the door, which is just after your room, 201, was not quite closed, and the person who was inside peered out in a furtive sort of way. Then he closed the door quickly. I know there's nothing in that, but it was the furtive way it was done that caught my attention. Struck me as a bit odd.
I understand. Thank you for letting me know. Could you write down your address here, please?
My address?
Yes,
If you insist.
I do. He's right-handed.
This man is right-handed.
So how did that vape liquid?
Is this e-cigarette liquid yours?
What flavor is it?
Banana.
Well, that is awkward. That's my flavor of choice. But I have no idea what it was doing there.
You sure about
Can you
that?
explain how it ended up there?
I have no
Near
idea.
his bed?
I never entered the man's room, Poirot. That's the truth.
Thank you, Captain.
You're welcome.
You are my most suspect right now, honestly. But yeah. All right. Alibis and stuff. Let's see. Alibis. So Mr. Queen was talking to Arbuthnot. She was talking to her. I suppose they were like this. Perfect.
My little gray cells did not let me down.
No, did not. They did not. Alright, and now the liquid concussion. Bottle of vape juice is found at the crime scene. Mr. McQueen confirmed that Captain Arbuthnot spoke with him until 1:45. And yeah. He's the only person that vapes the banana flavor. They spoke until 1:45. The murder apparently took place between midnight and 1:45. Captain Arbuthnot has an alibi at the time of the crime. But still, can't they like lie for each other? He does have an
Captain
alibi.
Arbuthnot is the only passenger to smoke an e-cigarette. Even if this liquid in Ratchet's room is a solid clue, he has an alibi. I cannot accuse him without any other proof.
Yeah, we can't accuse
I'm right again.
nobody so
That
far.
happens to me
Like,
a
I feel
lot.
like we didn't make any more progress. What can you do? Report to book. Like, I feel like we didn't make it that much progress. Can we talk with the lady again? Maybe she saw something. Maybe she drank something. Maybe she took something and drank it. I don't know. And I don't know. I feel like we didn't make much progress. We didn't find a left-handed person, which is weird. It's weird that we didn't find a left-handed person. Maybe that stuff wasn't like for a, Can I still
Monsieur
speak with you?
Fauché.
Of course.
So, Monsieur Fauché, are you trying to hide things from me?
You kind of
I
are.
know about your little party last night.
You are not a detective for nothing. I'm sorry, Monsieur Poirot.
Then why do you lie to me?
Thank you, Monsieur Fauché. I'll come back to you if I have more questions.
All right. I feel like we spoke with everybody. The only person that we don't know the writing is the Dimitrov.
So, Poirot, I hope you are progressing in your investigation.
The Russian lady?
There is no trace of the murder weapon on the train, as yet. The killer could have hidden it anywhere.
He could have
must
thrown
be
it on the window.
Indeed, as you say, it must be somewhere.
Maybe in the...
According to Dr. Constantine's report, the stab wounds were made by at least one right-handed and one left-handed person, and with different strength. For the moment, everyone I have checked is right-handed. It is impossible to draw any conclusions as yet. However, I still have a few people to interrogate, notably the Russian princess.
You still have many avenues to explore?
Indeed, the case is far from over, mon ami. I identified the person responsible for the bottle of liquid for the vape found at the crime scene.
But that doesn't help me.
This is our culprit?
Not really.
Do we hold him?
No, unfortunately,
really.
this bottle belongs to Captain Arbuthnot, but he has an alibi.
A pretty good
confirmed
one.
by Monsieur McQueen for the time of the murder.
Hello.
Monsieur Poirot.
Michel, calm down.
But it's Mrs. Hubbard. She says she found the murder weapon in her room. She's very upset.
Oh.
Let's go, Poirot.
Well, that is interesting. That changes a lot. Let's go and see the murder weapon. Wait, what was Mrs. Hubert? 204. All right. Let's go and see the murder weapon. What if we have two murder weapons? Curious that the killer did not try to throw the murder weapon outside in the snow. Like if that was me, I would do that. Where did you find it?
I demand to be allowed to leave this train.
Madame, we are in the mountains, trapped in a snowdrift.
I mean, you can walk
Stating
if you
the
want.
obvious, there is a murderer among us. He had the audacity to hide his weapon in my room.
Please, Madame Hubbard, take a deep breath and tell us what occurred. Where did you find the knife?
I wanted to get a handkerchief from my purse, and when I opened it, I saw it. A bloody knife. Am I next to be murdered?
I very much doubt the murderer would give you his weapon.
What do you mean?
Madame, he would have used it.
Oh, I haven't.
Come on,
Did you
chill
touch
down.
the knife?
Of course not. What a question.
I will take that as a no.
Good. Alright, let's open this. Oh, there it is.
Is this knife the real murder weapon, or is it a red herring?
Huh. It's like very interesting knife, honestly. It's a really interesting knife.
Mrs. Hubbard is distraught, Poirot. I should stay with her.
Looks
Please go
like
on without-
I have every right to be distraught. Thank you, Mr. Book.
it looks like knife for what is it called? For what is it called? For hunting. Am I right? Also, what do we need to do? You. The knife.
Dr. Constantine, we may have found our murder weapon. We need to make certain.
There is a pretty quick way to be sure. I have estimated the depth of the wounds. You can easily find the depth of each wound by comparing the width. There are 5 of them that I am not sure about. Test them, and then we will compare our results.
I will do as you say, Doctor.
Okay, let's see. So. Okay, this one is kind of smaller.
I must admit I'm not right this time.
It's kind of smaller.
No, not good.
Okay. This one is smaller. Smaller.
I do not think that...
There you go.
Voila.
So the other ones are
What do you
made.
think, Doctor? Is this knife really the murder weapon?
There can be no doubt. You found the same depths as the estimates I made during the preliminary autopsy. I can assure you that you hold in your hands the weapon that took Ratchet's life.
But isn't there another
Thank
murder
you.
crime?
I feel way better now.
The rest gave you time to sleep off most of the effects of the drug.
I'm still a bit groggy.
That's understandable.
Are you able to continue your story now?
Yes. Yes, I think so. Where was I?
You were explaining how you returned to the Armstrong house to tell them their poor little child was dead.
Yes, that's it. I felt helpless. My part in the case was officially over, but I knew I couldn't let it go. Daisy deserved justice.
We finished chapter 4. Nice. We're going there again.
2 days later, I returned to the Armstrong house to tell them Daisy would be released soon for burial. I was angry with myself that I couldn't bring them better news. I wasn't prepared for more tragedy.
More tragedy. Oh my goodness, more tragedy. But that would be it for this episode. We're gonna see the next tragedy next time. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, to subscribe if you're new, because it'll be so nice to have you here. And as always, I hope I can see you all on the next one. Bye!